at a time when the government has confirmed that we're going to have 100% transition to Form 1. Now, 252 candidates from 9 examination centers engaged in exam malpractice.
And of course, in the 2022 Kenya Certificate of Primary Education examination, the Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Mashogu says that the pupils will be awarded 0 in the subjects they engaged in malpractices, and their overall marks computed less the subjects. The decision has ever been described as a slap on the wrist by education experts.
Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu says that the 2022 Kenya Certificate of Primary Education examination was conducted in a credible manner. Machogu says that this was enabled by the multi-agency team that was deployed to oversee the exercise.
Ministry of Interior, Teacher Service Commission, National Administration, ICT and Digital Economy helped to ensure that the 2022 KCPE examination was free of malpractices.
Machogu says that this was enabled by the multi-agency team that was deployed to oversee the exercise across the country. The CS, however, announced that 252 cases of examination malpractice were reported across 9 examination centers in the country. He, however, assured those affected that they will join secondary school as their marks will be computed minus the affected subjects.
These candidates have been scored 0 in the subjects where they engaged in such malpractices. Nonetheless, the affected candidates' overall mark will be computed as the mark awarded in the affected subject. The candidates will receive their examination results and will transition to secondary school. This is in the spirit of the 100% transition policy.
According to Henry Indindi, who is a lecturer, allowing the learners to proceed is a great move, but might encourage such cases in the future.
We also need to talk about integrity and how much this is going to affect the integrity of our schooling system. Because if we encourage people to steal exams just because we are going to subtract or we are not going to tally that particular subject that was affected, then what happens if that student grows with that habit into the future?
In the 2021 Kenya Certificate of Primary Education examination, 320 candidates colluded to cheat, but their attempts were thwarted. Nancy Okware, Prime Edition.
Of course, you're taking a breather on Prime Edition. When I come back with more news lined up for you, of course, concerning KCPE, and later on, conversation with Turkana Governor Jeremiah Ekamaisi Lomurkai.